Hey friendlies, I'm Carolyn. Welcome back to my RV life. I have something exciting to share with you that is absolutely going to transform my life living in an RV. Look what I got. Yes, I got Starlink. I've been using it for about 5 days now, so I want to tell you all about it. So let's get started.
There ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You got to mind your own.
All right, so in case you don't know what Starlink is, it is a satellite-based internet access system for, I don't know, I might be slaughtering like the technical term for it, but using this dish right here, this Starlink dish, it communicates with low orbiting satellites. So Elon Musk's company, you know, it's all related to Elon Musk. He launched a whole bunch of satellites into space closer to Earth than the traditional satellite, and those satellites bounce off this and provide internet access. So that's how it works. So I have been in this lovely spot for almost a week now with no cell signal whatsoever. No AT&T, no Verizon. I have both, and I have been doing everything, working, uploading videos, doing live streams, talking on the phone, using the Starlink system. So it's been really cool. So let me tell you how it works, or how to get it set up. So that's the box it comes in. I had it delivered to my P.O. box. And once you unbox it, the stand is separate from the panel. It's super easy. You just stick it in. It comes with this super long cord. Let me show you. Da-da-da. And if you can hear the cows in the background, I'm in like cow grazing territory. We have cows come through every morning. But this cord here, it comes with a cable. I can't remember how long it is. I heard somebody say it's long, at least 100 feet long, for easy positioning of the satellite dish. So I think that's what it is, a satellite dish. So you plug that cord in to the router. There's the router. So the cord, the outside antenna plugs in, and the other one right here on the right is the power cord. You plug it in. It's plugged in, running off my house batteries, and voila, you have internet. So when you first set it up, you take it out of the box, you put the satellite dish in its stand, you plug everything in, and literally within 5 minutes, I had a cell signal. I had internet. Just like any internet service provider, any Wi-Fi that you use, it comes up as Wi-Fi. So my concern when I was traveling before I got set up was that I might need a cell signal or another internet signal to get it set up, but you don't. You plug it in. As soon as you plug it in, well, almost as soon, the satellite dish moves into position. So it finds the satellite all by itself. You don't have to do anything. It just moved around until it decided to point in that direction. That must be where the satellites are, and that's where it's been locked ever since. So it moves around, finds a spot. It takes a few minutes to warm up. I don't even think it took 5 minutes to warm up. And then within 5 minutes of turning it on the first time, I had internet access. It was amazing. It's a Wi-Fi signal. You just, access it, a Wi-Fi. It says Starlink on your phone the first time you set it up. And then within about 10 minutes, it shuts down. And it asks you, it all just did it automatically on my phone. It was so easy. It just asks you to set up a name for your portal, whatever that's called, a name and a password so that it's secure. So I was wondering, when I first set it up, I'm like, well, is it going to be open for everybody? But it does everything. It's super easy to set up. That was it. 10 minutes, it was set up. And that's it. So far, you can see here, you can see that it's pointed in that direction up toward the sky. And you can see here I have a lot of open sky. I'm going to be moving in the next couple of days, so we'll see how much tree cover is going to be too much of an obstruction. The other thing is, when you buy it, make sure you go to a Starlink for RVs. You don't need to enter a service address now or anything. The equipment itself was $5 $75, I think, or $5.99, and then $130 for the first month of access. So it costs over $700 outright to get everything set up, and then $130 a month. But it's unlimited internet. It's super fast. I have been uploading videos faster than I've been able to upload them with either AT&T or Verizon in a very, very long time. And they say that if you're in impacted areas, it's going to slow it down. But here's the thing. I'm never in impacted areas. And when I am in impacted areas, I mean, I can't imagine ever being in a place in my life where it's impacted using Starlink because of the places that I go. So far, it's been really fast. I noticed my live stream on the replay, there were some drops here and there. I don't know what that's about. That's kind of interesting. Phone calls, you have to turn on Wi-Fi calling on your cell phone. That was a little problematic the other day, but streaming has been great. Streaming and working as much as I do, I have not had any problems, and I'm really happy with the upload strength. So we'll show you that in a minute. So it's been a couple days since I first shot that intro about the Starlink the first time I set it up, and I've been in 2 different camps now. So I wanted to give you a little bit more detail about how it works. A couple things that I've been noticing now that I've been using it a little while. Number one, it takes 5 to 10 minutes sometimes from the time you turn it on till the time you get a Wi-Fi signal. So 5 to 10 minutes. So that's something I think if you're off grid that is really important to keep in mind. And the power it uses. So on my monitor, let me show you. On my monitor, what do we have here? We have volts. Anyway, this is what my battery is right now. My battery is at 13.1 right now. I notice it especially at night because right now I've got sun coming into my panels. So if I unplug it, this will go down like 0.2 to 0.3. So at night when I don't have any sun coming in, my battery might be at like 12.5, and by the time I go to bed it'll get down to like 12.2. If I turn off the Starlink, it'll go back up to 12.4. So you guys who know how to figure all that out, you figure out what that energy draw is. 0.2 volts. So yeah, it is a little bit of power draw, which is going to be an issue for me in the winter. Right now the days are long, I get a lot of sun. What I'm going to have to do is, I had a portable battery, but it died. So I'm going to buy a Jackery, I think, so that during the day when I'm getting a lot of sun, I can charge the Jackery and then I can run the Starlink off of the portable battery at night so that it's not running down my house batteries. So that's one thing to consider, how much energy, how much battery power you have. And of course, the other thing to consider that I was leading to was that at night, if I turn everything off at night, I don't want this thing running all night because it's going to drain my battery. So I turn it off at night, which means if I have no cell signal, I have no cell signal. I've got nothing. So if you're completely off grid and you're alone, and that might be a consideration for you, that's something to think about. If you are going to be unplugging your Starlink at night, you're going to have no service. 0x0, just no service whatsoever. And it could take 5 to 10 minutes after you plug it back in to get service. So that might be something worth considering. I've been noticing that in the morning it can take up to 10 minutes when I plug it back in, and then when I move and getting it set up again. But moving and getting it set up is super easy. It's not been a problem. I've got enough open sky here again. Here's the thing that I'm noticing is it's in the hemisphere that I'm in southern Colorado. It is pointing north. So I think that is what you're going to have to know when you're using it is, okay, I need to point north. So do I have enough open sky, pointing north, or whatever direction it's going to need to point where you are in the world or in the country. The other thing is, I don't know what a big issue that is for those of us who boondock. I have to be in the sun anyway. I have to have enough open sky to keep my batteries charged anyway. So I'm not parking in a lot of tree cover anyway. So that's not really an issue for me. We'll see. We'll see. I am going to be traveling east again this fall, so we'll see how it goes. But so far, like I said, I'm loving having it. And I thought it would be fun because I'm in a different location now, so I do have a little bit of a cell signal, both AT&T and Verizon. So let's do a little speed test. Verizon, AT&T versus Starlink. You want to do that? Let's check it out. All right. Can you see my AT&T says, what does that say? Barely, about 2 bars of AT&T. So let's do a speed test. I'm using Ookla. You can see what it was last time I tested it. Let's see what it is now. There we go. 2.69 download. And 1.04 upload. So can you see that? That's my AT&T. Actually, it's showing 3 bars of AT&T right now. 3 bars of AT&T. 2.69 download and 1.04. All right, my Verizon, what is that? Is showing 2 bars. Let's see what that is. .18 download. Look at that, 0.05 upload. Look at that. All right, so now I'm going to switch it to Starlink. All I do is turn on my Wi-Fi, and I'm going to turn off my mobile data just so that we're only running on Starlink. Look at that. Look at that. $124 download. Yeah, upload is never as fast. But still, actually that's pretty good. 6.17. Look at that. That's pretty darn fast, huh? That's pretty good. That's pretty amazing. I'm so happy with it so far. Yeah, but that's it. I mean, the super long cord, so far no issues with tree cover, but that's it. $730 or something out of pocket just to get it in hand and get it set up for your first month. They automatically billed me already for my second month. I mean, I just can't believe how easy it is. There is an app on the website, and I downloaded it, but it doesn't seem that you need to use it for RVs. That is for finding, it scan the sky to tell you where to position it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that'll come in handy when I have more tree cover. I'm not sure, but I downloaded the app and it doesn't seem that I need it so far for anything. So again, make sure you go to Starlink's /RV to get the one for RVs. It used to be that you had to enter a service address. You don't. All you have to do is enter a mailing address. They don't care. There's no service address anymore. It's completely mobile. The box is a little big and bulky, but I'm excited. This is going to open up so much more boondocking for me. There's been a lot of spots that I've loved that I've just had to leave because I haven't been able to upload videos. And because I do still work for a living, that is definitely something I have to consider. So Starlink is going to be a great way for me to be able to live and work as remotely as I want to go. So stay tuned. I will give you updates on it as we go. And yay for Starlink. All right, I'll see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. See you soon.